What do most new runners get wrong?
I think it's not following a plan. Similar to me. Like I was just like, oh, I've watched enough Nick Bear. I could just like take his workouts and then apply it to myself, not knowing that Nick's been training hard as fuck for however many years. What's he saying, right? Like, we don't fail to plan, we plan to fail. Whatever that saying is, right? And I think for running, it's very similar. Like, it's very easy to just be like, oh, I'll go on maybe I'll run 2-3 days a week. I'll do chill miles. It's easy to say that, but sometimes it's nice to see the progression of what you're building. If the first week you run 10 miles, the next week you run another 10 miles, the next week you might want to try 12 miles, right? And having a plan of any case, and I'm not saying go find a coach online or pay for an instrumental amount. I'm just saying go online. There's free resources to train for a 5K and start to follow that as a base structure, or maybe customize that base to fit into your lifestyle. If you like lifting 4 days a week and you only want to run 2 or 3 days, then find a program that fits into your calendar to allow you to stay consistent, but at least have something that you can like layer as a foundation of like, yo, this is what I did the past 30 days. This is what I did for the past 60 days. So the consistency, 1000%. I think having a plan definitely helps. And then seeking feedback and insights from people that are maybe a little bit above you. Go to a run club. Maybe seek out people online of like, yo, like I have a question on this or whatever it might be. Like, run club is probably the most accessible. Every city that runs, or any city, has some form of a run club, and people that are in that club that ran marathons, that ran ultras, that ran 5Ks. So they're going to be willing to share their information more times than not. You just have to show up. So if you really feel like you have no fucking community, if you really feel like you don't know what you're doing, stay consistent, first of all. Find a plan online, and then layer that with an actual community that can help you.
Yeah, there was a key point for me when I stopped running as consistently in June of this year, and I was like, oh, I need to change this. I need some accountability to someone. And I hired Jeff Cunningham's assistant coach, and I'm like, this is amazing. Easy runs, got it mapped out on the schedule, hit it, and have the accountability. And that was like a turning point. I know you mentioned you don't necessarily need a coach, but for me, it was a game changer and was the thing that pushed me over the edge to be more consistent and to really help myself.